Luffy meets awakened Buggy. Buggy is one of those characters that you can't take seriously most of the times. He became a laughingstock even though he leads the Cross Guild underneath. He's just a puppet. From the moment that we met him, and I remember this, he was just there for comedic relief at the beginning. Then at Marineford, the same thing happened. Life just happens for him and he's put in those situations where he leads for some reason. But we have to give it to him. At some point when he was a kid, being on board of Goldie Roger's ship made him see the world differently and made him have that in him as part of the Pirate King crew. And now in the manga, here I'm gonna dive into more spoilers in the manga. So if you don't know what happens in the manga and you wanna watch the Egghead Island without being spoiled, this is your chance to leave. Nonetheless, in the manga we've seen Buggy in a different lens this time. Most of the time he was afraid to take the next step, afraid to become that pirate who wants the One Piece. And in the manga, that all changed when he got some flashbacks about his times with Shanks when they were on the Goldie Roger's ship. When Shanks said that he didn't want to chase the One Piece, he didn't want to go to Laugh Tale just yet. After that, Buggy decided that now is his time to go after the One Piece, and he pulled a fast one on Mihawks and Crocodile and announced to the whole Cross Guild that he will go after the One Piece since it's all what they desire. Every single one of them took to the seas to become a pirate for that specific reason. Now you might ask, well, how will he get the One Piece? Buggy is not strong. He's a laughingstock. I love his character and I truly love Buggy. Every scene with him makes me laugh. Though, how will he get the One Piece? How will he even, let's say, not get the One Piece, but have a chance to get it? Will it be Crocodile helping him? Well, Crocodile lost against Luffy without Luffy even having or using Haki. Will it be Mihawk? Mihawk is strong, but I don't think he will be enough. And this is where Buggy's awakening comes in. I've seen this interesting theory when I was scrolling through Reddit like a normal person. It's not the first time that I've seen it. I've seen it also, I think, on Instagram, and it really piqued my interest, which says that Buggy's awakening is not just any awakening. It's an awakening on an atom level, meaning that when he awakens his devil fruit powers, he can split atoms even. And we all know what happens when atoms split. And this is, in my opinion, is the scenario of what should happen. And Oda himself loves Buggy. That's why he even made him Yonko and included him in this story. And the two youngins from the Goldie Roger's crew are both Yonkos, but one being feared and one being a laughingstock. And him being in this scenario and continuing in the story of him being Yonko and in the manga having that goal of reaching the One Piece is signaling him awakening his devil fruit powers. Even Lucci awakened it. And now at this point in the story, if you want to compete with the other Yonkos, with the new threats, you need to have your devil fruit power awakened. That's the only way. And in my opinion, Buggy will have a major part in the story after this arc and beyond. And his devil fruit will awaken. Him being unable to be cut. And the devil fruit powers affecting everything around you, like we've seen with Luffy and Flamingo. Buggy's awakening will be like that. Everything he touches, everything around him, he will be able to cut and arrange as he wants. It looks like what Law has, but it will be much different. He will be able to arrange, cut into as many pieces as he wants, and he himself will be able to become much stronger. And in my opinion, Luffy at some point will meet that Buggy and they will fight. And when that happens, Luffy will have a hard time against him, since Buggy can split anything to thousands of pieces at that point. He has awakened. How will Luffy counter that? And in my honest opinion, he needs that. He needs that break. I'm beginning to feel bad for him. It's not even funny anymore. And after the last speech in the manga, it just made it sad. Seeing this character who was respected by Roger himself and his crew, was part of them, to be this laughing stock and being used by Mihawk and Crocodile like that. This scene, in my opinion, in the manga just shows us that Oda has big plans for him, and his awakening will be a strong one that is yet on the horizon. And him holding out on that awakening after everything he's been through is just signaling that it's bound to happen. It's right around the corner, since we're in the last saga now. It's now or never. He won't try to claim the One Piece without at least having his devil fruit power awakened. And in time, he will meet Luffy. The new awakened Buggy will meet Gear 5 Luffy. Just how strong can it be? If it's on the atom level, it will be so much stronger than we can fathom. Imagine being able to cut things on atom levels. Imagine how many pieces you can make, how many attacks can be dodged, how many things can be arranged. If someone tries to attack you with a sword, that sword is nothing. If Mihawk attacks with a sword, that sword will become nothing. He can reattach legs, hands, every part of the enemy's body he can reattach, since that's the awakening power of the devil fruit. Everything you touch and around you changes to the awakening state of that fruit. So this means that Buggy's opponents will have a hard time even touching him or inflicting damage on him. And he deserves that. He deserves that break, that something to make him redeemed, to make him much stronger, and to finally give him justice. This is the Buggy that I want to see, and we will get him. And yeah, tell me in the comments, what do you think? What do you think, first of all, about Buggy's Devil Fruit awakening? How do you think it will be, and how do you think it will happen? This is an interesting part. In my opinion, how it will happen is, on his road to claim the One Piece, he will encounter someone like Shanks, who will trigger an emotional part of him while he's beaten. He will think that he's lesser than him, that he can't fight. Then it will awaken. It will be a traumatic event that really hits him in his feelings, just like we've seen in this part of the manga where his memories came back to him. This is what I think. I truly hope that Oda has big plans for Buggy. I truly do. I wanna see him more, and I wanna see him have his moment. And yeah, how do you think his fight against Luffy will be also? Leave a like if you enjoyed, and I will see you on the next one. Bye bye.